Ooh. Hey guys, so today we're going to make Nutella stuffed cookies. So to start we need to do heaped teaspoons and freeze them for 30 to an hour and put them on baking paper, just about like that. Okay, so while we wait for the Nutella to freeze, we're going to get started on the cookies. We need 115 grams of butter. I've just got my conventional kitchen scales and I'm going to weigh the butter. Okay, so that's about 115 grams. So I'm going to chop the butter into cubes to then put in the microwave and soften evenly. About a minute in the microwave. Make sure to preheat your oven to 180 degrees. We need 175 grams of brown sugar. So we're just going to free pour. We've got our scales here to tell us when we reach, oh, a bit much. The butter's ready. As you can see, it's bubbling. It's still a bit, So now we've got 175 grams of brown sugar and then our butter, which is melted, as you can see. It's got a bit of lumps, but that'll disappear when we beat it in the beater. Okay, so I've got my butter, which I'm going to pour in, and I've got my sugar, which we're also going to pour in, and we're going to beat together until fluffy, and then we'll reassess. And we're also using a paddle, not the whisk. So I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to add in the sugar. Okay, so as you can see, it's become lighter in colour and it is more fluffy. So now I've scraped down the sides and we're going to add 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Or paste. So we've got vanilla extract and we're going to do 1 whole teaspoon of that. And we're going to mix again on high speed until it's combined. And now, as you can see, the batter is a smooth texture, and we are able to now add in the flour, corn flour and bicarb soda to make a dough. We've got 275 grams of plain flour. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of corn flour, and I'm going to put it in with the flour. Then we're going to do half a teaspoon of bicarb soda, roughly half a teaspoon, and also pop it in with the flour. And a pinch of salt. I'm just going to do a few. Stir in the bowl, just combine it all as the flour. And as we're mixing, we can gradually add the flour.
1 eternity later.
Okay, so now it's created a dough. We're gonna add in some lindt, 70% cocoa chocolate, and I've just blitzed it in the Magimix, so it's chunky but buttony. Okay, so I'm gonna do a cup of these chocolate bits, roughly, and then see if you'd like it to be more chocolatey or not. So I'm just going to start off with a cup, pour it in there and mix it all in. Ooh, they look delicious. Okay, so we've got our dough and it's looking a really good consistency and nice and chocolatey, but you don't need it to be too chocolatey because remember, we're adding in the Nutella. Okay, so now that we've got our dough, we're going to get a baking tray and we're gonna line it with baking paper. I've already done that. So I've just grabbed our Nutella. It only took about 30 minutes. So we're gonna just grab a tablespoon, roll it, grab one of the Nutella frozen bits and flatten the cookie, put it in there and then kind of roll it over and then place on the tray and sort of flatten. But you can't because the Nutella is really hard. Okay, so I've finished rolling all the cookies and I've just made sure that they're evenly spread apart because they will slightly expand. And I'm going to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes in the oven. Quick look. Just taking them out of the oven. It only took 10 minutes and they're nice and hot still, so let's take a look. Ah, they're really hot. Oh. Ooh. And they look really good. Mmm. So tasty. Really nice and gooey inside. You have to undercook them so the Nutella stays nice and soft and gooey and opens up and it melts in your mouth. So please subscribe and thanks for watching.